everyone, welcome to my channel. For a little background here, I've just recently started my YouTube channel only because I felt the Lord was telling me to, and so I've started with posting short videos of dreams with God's messages and warnings that I had in the past few years, and the last couple of videos were all in Korean and had English captions for people overseas to watch as well. But for today's video, I had this strong urge inside me to release it in English, and I'll tell you why in a bit. For those of you who have been watching the last few clips in Korean, I'm putting Korean captions for you this time. So thank you for coming to click on this video. I really hope the dream that I'm about to share prepares you not only physically but mentally and spiritually. Okay, so let me get started. I had this dream on the 23rd of January last year, so 2024. This dream took place in the US, and this is why I wanted to release this specific video in English. I don't know where in the US it was, but it felt like it was more in the suburban area. I was standing nearby a mountain road at a lower level, so I was looking up to the road. And there I saw a white box truck parked on the side. There were 4 to 5 Americans working around the truck. The cargo area was covered up in pink curtains, which really stood out to me in the dream. In that time period, the government enforced a law in the country that anyone who finds someone possessing this thing can shoot down the person at the spot. So I didn't know what that thing was, but I knew that they were hiding it behind those pink curtains. The scene changed, and I was standing with the crews by the truck as if I was one of them, but kind of like invisible. They removed the curtains and opened the doors of the cargo, and it opened up like a dollhouse or something, but it actually looked like a portable kitchen. So when they opened the doors of the cargo, the left side of the door had the kitchenware with mostly pots and pans. And then on the right side of the door, there was a fridge where they stored up all the ingredients. In front of the open cargo, they set up mini foldable tables for people to come sit and eat. So it was basically like a mini restaurant. And they set up a sampling corner for people to try, and the next thing I knew, there was a group of 3 people or so coming up to try the food. They started small talk with these truck members, and the truck people just looked really nervous as they were talking because they were afraid that this group of people would find out what they're hiding and might shoot them down. So these random guys are coming to try the food, and the truck crews are just looking really nervous. And I was thinking in my head, what's the big deal? I mean, we can just ask Jesus to keep us hidden or blind them. And as soon as I said this in my head, Jesus appeared right in front of us. He walked straight to where the pots and pans were. And he brushed his hands all on the kitchenware. And then he said, "No, it is now time that it's revealed." One of the guys was standing next to me listening to Jesus, and he started panicking when Jesus said, "This is going to be revealed." So we both turned to the rest of the crews to inform them. But right then what happened was, when people who came to start little chats and try the food samplings noticed something different in the taste of the samples. And one guy who was holding a hunting gun demanded us to open the fridge. He was like, "I want you to open that fridge now." So now everyone was gathering around the fridge, including myself. And when someone slowly opened the drawer, there I saw packs of frozen fresh meat that people weren't supposed to have. And as soon as I saw the fresh meat, I instantly knew that in the dream, they weren't supposed to have real fresh meat. Like, it was illegal to have real cow butchered meat. But instead, they were supposed to only consume vaccinated, lab-grown artificial meat. That was the end of my dream. I woke up and I was like, my gosh, these articles that I've been seeing regarding food product issues, especially in the US lately, are really happening. I don't know how many of you are aware, but I've seen news articles talking about how they are trying to vaccinate the meat so that people don't have to take the mRNA vaccines. They're also working on plants. They're trying to vaccinate all the plants so that people don't have to take vaccines, or people don't have to be pushed to take the vaccines, because as long as they want to eat something that's out in the market, they will be taking in the vaccines. I've heard there are lawsuits going on even with the FDA for using inappropriate ingredients in so many products. And UK has been developing a vaccine for cows that reduces cow fart to help with climate change. There are a lot of crazy things happening out there. So crazy that many don't even believe it's actually happening. And I think what Jesus was telling me in the dream was that these things are currently under the water now, but in the future, it's going to be revealed through some people's sacrifice so that people around the world can try to stop these things or at least avoid them. In Mark chapter 13, verse 8, the Bible says that there will be famine in the last days. Knowing that there are unnatural food products out there may also lead to famine for those of you who are aware of this and try to avoid consuming them. Psalms 37:19 says, "They shall not be ashamed in the evil time, and in the days of famine they shall be satisfied." And this is why, again, we need to get close to Jesus while we still have time. God will show us a way around all these evil forces as long as you have your heart deeply aligned with Jesus. Okay? Alright, that's all I have for today. And before I finish off my video, I just want to say I'm still posting dreams that I had in the past to get this platform started. And I still have a couple left before I start posting more real-time contents. So with this being said, I strongly encourage you to watch the next 2 videos that I will be posting in the coming weeks. I haven't recorded them yet, but I have a feeling that it's going to be in Korean again with English captions. And I know it's a lot easier to listen in your language than to read the captions. So I'd like to thank you in advance for your understanding. Lastly, please subscribe, like, and hit the notification bell so that you know when the next postings are up, especially because I don't update on a daily basis, at least for now. And I'm telling you, you would not want to miss the next videos as they'll be related to the last days that's coming really soon. Well, thank you for watching my video. If you're still here to listen, please share your stories in the comment section if you've had any similar dreams or if there are any cases like this happening in your area that you would like to share for people to be aware of. I will see you in the next video. Thank you. Bye.